A good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Saturday, and welcome to something I've been sitting on for a while. Something I've been meaning to do, basically, since I got it. I don't know why I waited so long. Welcome to the Bard's Tale 4. This is probably going to be obscenely loud. Bear with me. While I...
Death's cold fingers tear us apart.
Well, at least there's wonderful music built right in. Bear with me. I am assembling a cup of tea.
Death's cold fingers
So,
tear us apart.
if you're anything like me, then your only real exposure to this franchise was the 2004 sort of isometric hack and slash game, actually by the same developer, but not really a canon entry in the franchise. It was much more comedic than I think the original games were known for. Not to say that there is no form of comedy in these games, but much more of a parody than the classic franchise was, which was more of a dungeon crawler in a very classic sense. Very difficult, very confusing, and as far as I know, this is not meant to be as intense as any of them old games. But it plays nothing like the 2004 Bard's Tale, which this is much more of a turn-based kind of strange thing. I played it for a couple hours, but I do not remember how it performed and how the mechanics really worked, because that was like a year ago. So what say we begin? Combat style. Oh boy, it's already surprising me. So is this just difficulty?
We'll win this easy.
Let us show these villains the full
Okay, so this is just difficulty.
to the field of honor.
Show enemies on map, no permadeath. Auto resurrect. Revives party members after combat is complete. Turn this feature off, in which incapacitated party members are only revived when you bind to or consume a luck stone. Okay, well we'll keep it standard, because I'm not really sure how troublesome this is gonna be. As designed.
You have no.
Well met, friends.
Those skippable puzzles. Open most doors that are locked by puzzles. I'm not singing. You think I have two voices at once? That would be really impressive if I did. This guy sings much better than I do. So yeah, I guess we'll keep it standard. What? Grid move, step through the world on a grid. Nah, keep it free moving. What shall we name it? Let's name it Morganon, because I am clever and original. Oh god, I forgot about the live action cutscene.
The song
Is that Peter Dinklage?
will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay. Till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
What the hell's the name of the guy who's like the president of In Exile, Brian Fargo? I'm pretty sure that's him. That would be a hell of a that'd be like a hell of a way to get your community involved. Get some people to like LARP for your cutscenes. That'd be hilarious. Don't think too hard about what is in Trow Squeezins. I don't want the answer, and I don't want to try and enjoy that.
Do you feel pity, friends, when you look upon these wretches? Well, wash it from your hearts, for these are the villains who seek to turn Skara Brae into a pit of depravity. Elves, dwarves, Trow and practitioners of the dark arts. Enemies all, whose wicked lives must end if our city is to live in peace again.
Well, damn.
Us, children.
Holy shit, that motion blur.
All who befriend the old races.
Wow, this game runs like shit.
He shall drive the
My god. Tell me I can turn that off. Oh, thank god. Let's start turning some settings down. Because, my god, that was intense. If enabled, allow the texture pool to go higher than available VRAM. Let's not. And, let's turn off depth of field as well.
back to their wretched holes.
I mean,
He
it's
shall
still
burn the
really
witches
choppy.
and warlocks who make
I think the
he shall
I think the
punish
overworld
the
areas
bards of
might
bards who
not
save
be
them.
well optimized.
For the Sword Father knows it is the followers of
Oh,
the
they're
old
dead as fuck.
ways who are killing the people of Scarabray.
Well, how do you know how tall Trow are? Yeah, like how is that a smart option? Let's just turn everything down to high. I mean, it's a very stylized, artsy-fartsy game. I don't think high resolution details are really essential. Guy looks very.
My poor boy. What did he do?
You got some
What did
got some
he do
serious
that was so
curves to you.
wrong?
He consorted with the devil. Yeah, this game runs terribly, like even with the settings down. I just think the overworld area probably is not well optimized. All I saw were dungeons when I played the last time. How do I chat? Okay, just click.
Oh, that's a bad business.
It's a bad
No
business.
mistake.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
The crime. God, they are really laying on Scottish accents as thick as they can.
Their crime. Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind.
Yeah, it's fully out. This is the director's cut, actually. So this is I'm not really sure what's different about it.
Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
I actually
I'll
don't
give them
think.
a second glance, and maybe a.
Oh, here now. Save it.
I don't think this game ever came out in early access, actually.
And we need you. You're gonna save Scarabray.
It seems to me that In Exile, like they knocked it out of the park with Wasteland 2, and they got a lot of good goodwill from the community with that. But for some reason, it seemed like they maybe were not as confident with this game, especially after Torment came out, and it seemed like a lot of people were really upset by that. So I feel like they skipped early access because they didn't want people to sort of bail out and not buy the game. I don't know.
You're looking at me like you think old Robbie's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost.
I don't think that's how it worked. I think you're the same character no matter what. I think they just used the woman for the normal difficulty just to kind of emphasize that that's what normal is supposed to be.
They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness, and you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me, and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive.
Well, that seems like some foreshadowing.
Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true.
Well, I would pray that the rest of it's not true either, because that sounds pretty dreadful either way.
Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation.
I'd just like to point out that this guy's emphasizing that we're part of a group who are pretty much on the chopping block. Maybe we shouldn't be talking about it out in public like this, especially not in the Gallows Square where everyone associated with our kind have just died. Whoa, he disappeared.
This way.
Party 1 of 3. Rabbi, the leader of the Adventurers Guild, has temporarily joined your party. He can attack with his axe and shillelagh, as well as hand out health potions to his allies. Melody the Bard, she's your first adventurer. You'll be able to replace her with a custom character shortly if you like. You can attack with a hatchet, gain powers by drinking booze, and play Sanctuary's score to shield her allies. Interesting. Okay. So yeah. Well, we aren't in combat anytime soon, but we'll see what it's like.
Paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
Yeah, please don't. That's animal abuse. Oh, God. There are gold sellers around.
This is where I always set up.
I don't care. You're blocking the public way.
What a load of shite.
Shite.
Always a few who'll take advantage of hard times.
Ooh. We got a bagpipe, like, concerto in there. Whoa. Okay. Some shit went down.
More murder. I should...
There's nothing to be gained fighting the Fatherites head on. There's another way. At least, I hope there is.
I hope there is too. Whoa, that exploded. What do we find? Some scraps. Alright, punch. Okay, so that tells me there's probably a crafting system of some kind in this game that I do not know. Water. It could be. If we find somebody with the loot, we should ask them to play Hermana League. God, this game runs terribly. I'm hoping it's just this opening, like, town that is this bad. Because visually, it does not justify this performance. Thomas Hoff. Aha!
Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup. It is a revelation, a liquid epiphany, heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup?
This guy is a soup Nazi. The no music outside of vocal songs? What do you mean? This is not a vocal song here. Oh, he is a soup Nazi.
On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup. Ruffians.
Oh, you soup elitist. The hell is this? Some kind of still? Oh, look at the little mouse. Lip sync is not really top notch in this game.
Seems like they're hanging anyone. They hanged my shoe.
2004 game didn't have any music. You know what? I actually didn't remember that. I haven't played the 2004 one in quite some time. I guess it made sense since you perform music to summon people. There's a lot of music around town, though. Who's this sketchy-looking weirdo? He looks like a reject from The Witcher 1. Selling cabbages? Looks like a Salamandra member. Aye?
Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Sounds like a delicious stew just waiting to be made.
Cabbage, carrots, Potatoes?
Anything else?
Aye.
Okay. Well, I don't need any cabbage, carrots, or potatoes today. A few years ago. Oh, good point. Does it actually have, like, actual, like, gamepad button prompts? Because I remember the last time I tried to play it, I tried to use a gamepad, and it just gave me, like, buttons 1 through 15 for the gamepad, instead of, like, actual buttons. So I had no idea what the controls really were. Pardon me, miss. Be it known that the Temple of the Sword Father seeks the adventurer Hnaf Okimor for questioning in connection with necromancy and the possession of forbidden texts. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is instructed to report to the temple immediately by order of Bishop Henrid. Alright, well that's good.
Here we are. The guild.
The Guild. Why was that such a, like, tall light column? Look at that. It reaches to the top of the tower. You're back up far enough. No, I wanted to go down to the boats, but guess we're not going to the boats. Oh, that's interesting. You can there's actually a sprint. And it has a weird zoom, and it does not sprint that much faster. So there was an option to just move on a grid-based pattern. I guess is how the original one worked, but I chose to exclude that. Place elven weapon, turn of a page, word of sage, sight of a fall, start of it all. Place an elven weapon. Well, I don't got any weapons of any kind. I'm surprised an effigy like this still stands in a town that is so fundamentalist. Alright, well, knock knock. Well, surprised someone like you is showing their face out in the open. So, I don't know. I'm wondering if,
There were more folk killed
oh.
last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henrod's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Do you hear that?
uh-oh.
The Song of the Maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Is this the Elf Song Tavern? Uh-oh.
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
Guy looks like a villain out of Shrek.
Hurry!
Oh, Teddy, how did you get down here? Create a custom character or keep Melody the Bard. I'm tempted to keep this woman for the hell of it. Let's see what the character creator looks like. Do we lose our voice at this point then? I think the dialogues will be kind of boring if... Whoa! Damn, she is rocking out. Oh wow, so we can actually choose different classes. Man. Look at this spookist. Why does everyone have such a thick cloak on? Look at the size of that cloak. She looks like a frickin'... Whoa. Very sneaky. Like how it actually sounds like that's being played through an amplifier. Oh, I mean, I just feel like out of principle, we gotta stay a bard. Chop, chug, and sanctuary score. Oh my goodness, we can actually, can we choose different races? Holy this is a dwarf? It looks like an ogre. And it's not any shorter. They're all literally the same height. And since when did Trow have cloven feet? Oh, well, we're not being a weird, creepy alien monster. Man, why does she get a massive sword when I'm an outlander? Outlander. A ficti? Okay, so what do these actually do? Occupying the lowlands to the south, the most civilized of Kaith's people. Well, that's a little prejudiced. Stocky, ruddy race of farmers and cowherds. The Bayid people are well educated and clever. Well, if they're farmers and cowherds, how are they well educated? Did they? I wasn't paying attention. I don't spend much time looking at Trow feet. Gain 1 bonus skill at levels 3, 10, and 18. Legendary ability to hold a grudge. Each time struck in combat, they gain +1 strength for the remainder of the fight. That sounds good for melee classes. The Ficti are fiercely protective of their friends and family and will give their life for them with dignity. Once per battle, a Ficti will absorb damage from an ally that would otherwise kill them. It sounds like it could backfire. Trials they faced in coming to Skada Brae have made them hardy and unflappable, immune to poison, fire, and bleeding. It sounds good. Oh. I don't think I paid much attention to the differences.
You have no honor.
Okay, so... Well, we can keep the same character and just mix up her stuff. So, that's interesting. Why don't we start with different weapon and equipment, just by being from a different place? So I'm guessing I could keep a sword, or I could acquire a sword and still use it. It's not like on this one I have to use the axe. But I don't know if the armor class is any different. I just don't want that stupid, massive, burly fucking bear coat.
Why are you even trying?
Were you born this annoying or did you study?
Why are you being so awful?
Do your worst.
I was gonna say, are they all... Can I only be a female?
Me?
Come on, you wee git. How can you prevail
Brian the
when
Fist.
we have right on our side?
This dude looks like he does a lot of fisting.
Come forward and die, fiends.
Okay, so I actually... Oh, I can't change his name. I'll keep it the same. Why not?
You've got to pay for what
Oh,
you've done.
okay.
This isn't my first fight, you know.
How can you prevail when we
I guess we'll keep it the
right
same.
on our side?
Why not? She seems like a well-imagined template character. Each time you level up, you earn a skill point which can be spent to unlock a new skill. So up between the different skill trees of your character's archetype. Skill tree is broken into 3 tiers. To unlock the second tier of skills, you must spend 8 skill points. Okay. You're allowed to freely spend and refund skill points until you're happy with your character. You can refund a single skill point by right-clicking on a skill. You can refund all skill points. Okay, so that's just in this creation menu. Right, but we didn't really go that far. We walked around the block. So it's not like we got to know this character, per se. Troubadour. Target foes are shrunk, reducing their strength by 50% for 1 turn. Reduce all ability cooldowns in your party by 1. Max spell points plus 1. Any enemy who strikes you or the protected allies at your side with a melee attack takes 2 physical damage and is set on fire. That sounds useful. 1 spell point to all nearby adventurers. So I don't understand what spell points are yet. +2 intelligence. Strength. 1 physical damage to the first enemy in range hits 2 times. So it does 2 physical damage. 4 physical damage to the first enemy in range. That already sounds more useful than that. 3 mental damage to the first enemy in range. Critical hit swords, sword abilities have a 20% chance to reset their cooldowns. 30% chance to cause bleed on axes. 10% chance to stun on bludgeons. Oh, hang on. Does that ability I already have? Guess so. Light armor. We equip reinforced leather. Equip leather. Equip chainmail. Constitution. Crafting recipes. So I learn recipes with skill points. Battle Brewer. 3 spell points and 4 stacks of drunk. I guess let's do that because it seems powerful. I don't really know what these means. Let's learn a thing. Yeah, get on my face, please. Oh shit. Took it away. So am I done? Hey, and she's got an axe again. What happened to my sword? Guess I didn't get to keep the sword. Well, whatever. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not familiar with how any of this works. Why ain't she got shoes? I never played any of the original Bard's Tales. But they did come as a freebie with this game. You have a character that can use spell points while in combat. Magic spells and bardic songs cost spell points to activate instead of opportunity points. Spell points can be generated in combat by using abilities like Chug or Meditate. Practitioners also passively generate spell points on each turn. Spell abilities are easy to spot because of spell point icons on them. So what, is it that diamond or is it that little sparkle? Like, I'm guessing it's that dot. I don't know, I've never played them. I know they're very...
We made it. What a nightmare, eh?
Well, that was a hell of a drop.
We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves.
It seems like somebody else got here first because everything's on fire. But yeah, they seem like they're very, very old school in the sense that they take a lot of, like, comprehension. And that you're really screwed if you can't figure it out. Like an unnecessary contraption.
Still here after all these years. Just a little filthier and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherites.
Is it well hidden? Because your trap door seemed very obvious up there. And there's a Fatherite notice down here. They've already been down here. Properties condemned to disease, corruption, or abominations may be found within. Abominations? Damn apostate mages. Red colewort. That's a lot of herbage. Ooh, what have I done? Like how we can't just open things. We somehow have to pummel them. Just bash them open. So, I'm gonna keep getting annoyed by the exploration mode, thinking I can, like, jump and actually, like, climb around and shit.
Hold on, hero. You'd better touch that luckstone. Luckstones have been around since before the All War. And it's always good to give them a rub, particularly before a fight. They can give you a second chance if things go wrong.
I know what else you can give a rub.
There. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
That sounds more than luck. That sounds like a divine intervention or something. So choppy, even down here. Such a very poorly optimized game. I feel like they didn't really put much effort into optimizing it just because it's not in real time. That just made it look a lot worse. And it did not improve performance. we'll move. I can save wherever the hell I am. There's no quick save, and I guess there's only one save slot. I see you. Okay, that one moved. What are this? Celestial Offering Altar. Statues reward powerful items if you offer the right objects. They're not required to complete your adventure. What is this? What? Okay, let's give that a shot. I already forgot which folder it said it was in. Where did it say it was? Shoot. I thought I said it was in the folder somewhere. It was under documents? Maybe? No, because it said you can go to a website and get it too. I wish there was a way to pull up the thingamajigs again. What was it? Bard's Tale for Code Wheel. What? What do I do with this? What do we got? We got woof. We got waves. Okay, I don't know what that thing is in the top left. Not gonna be easy to show you what I'm seeing. Be nice if I could just have this be its own window, thank you. Yeah, but like if I don't know. Let's see. Window capture? What are you gonna capture? Well, that ain't working. Well, screw it. That doesn't work. Alright, so how do I do this? Constellation Wolf? Well, that ain't it. Fox? But there's two constellations. Oh, okay. So cursor points at the waves. River. And it is waning moon in Fox. So what does that tell me? There's like numbers on 2 other things now. I'm confused. That doesn't tell me anything. Yo, what the fuck? What the hell did I learn? There's a 69 under the whatever that thing is. This makes no sense. Val, you make sense of this. I don't know what that means. Oh, Jesus. It doesn't tell me what to give. What am I supposed to do with this? What even is that? There's a 69 under Sky and a 78 under the Owl. Eddie, what do you want? Oh. Great. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this. So there's another fucking riddle to it. Please stop balking your head on things. You right? You crying? Oh, I have to look them up in an atlas now? What? Where's the goddamn atlas? Oh, the atlas, they said that was at the... Okay. I'm not beating the cat, he's just hanging out. So they said the atlas was in the Adventurers Guild, right? And you're making noise.
Are they adventurers? Did they escape the fire?
Bide a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours. No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
Oh, I don't fear. I embrace the violence. Okay, so I can't use that.
Eh?
Eh?
What can I do?
Alright, so I guess we're getting a trial by combat. First, let me loot this idiot. Wow, look at those amazing water effects. Charge enemies before they spot you to get first strike. If they spot you first, they get the first turn. Okay, so we do a sneaky sneak and charge. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, no, I got it right. Combat in the Bard Sales turn based. You have 3 opportunities. Opportunity. Really? I mean, there's 50% males in every species, just about. That's a weird distinction. Supposedly, male cats are a lot friendlier. I mean, I've had 2 female cats in my life, and this is the only male, and he was a lot friendlier than both of them. What the hell are you doing? Don't belong to you. Okay, combat is turn-based. 3 opportunity points to spend each turn. This number will increase as you progress. Adventurers have abilities that cost opportunity points to activate. The only way to recover is just after it is spent is to end your turn. Okay. Deal 6 physical damage to first enemy in range. Spell points by drinking a magical booze. Move. Okay, so I can change rank for whatever that's worth. Alright. Well, 6 damage. Sounds like it'll kill him outright. Hang on. What? Well, do it. Are you gonna do it?
Too many distractions.
Oh! What just happened? What? Is that the only thing I can do? I don't understand. Is she gonna do it? She didn't fucking do it! What the fuck?
You want a piece of me?
Oh. What? I'm so confused. Why did she attack after them? When I had the first turn? Oh. That would have been nice to know in an actual tutorial. Not something I had to mouse over to figure out. Alright, well, give him a chop. Can't do it again.
Here.
You give him a chop. That was weird. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that.
What masters, I wonder?
That was weird. What the hell is this? Bile bomb. That looks like something out of Half-Life. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. Reinforced leather. I don't think either of you have that. There's a lot going on. The tutorials are not generous. They are overbearing in other ways, but do not really give you many details on things that seem to actually matter.
Searching for us, I'll be
Oh boy.
We better steer clear.
Yeah, we better. Otherwise, our asses are probably
Those
dead.
rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find on them?
Dragon's bile bomb. Okay. Kablooey. It would take longer to wait for the boards to burn down than it would probably do to move them. There's a lot of agents there. How are we meant to sneak around? There's so many people. Look how many. 4x4 grid with your party standing on one side and the enemy standing on the other. Movement is critical. With which enemy and adventurer hits depends entirely on where they're standing on the battlefield. Hello, AOC. How are you? This is gonna be weird. Okay. That says free. What does that mean? So that doesn't take?
To victory!
Each time your bard takes a drink, they get a little drunk. If their drunkenness level exceeds their intelligence, they'll have a brief burst of energy before they pass out and are stunned for one turn. If you pass out in the middle of a fight, you're not getting back up because somebody's going to stab you while you're down. Okay, so I needed that to get spell points to use these abilities. Any enemy who strikes you or the protected allies at your side with a melee attack takes 3 physical damage and is set on fire.
Hope you're ready to die.
Let's do that. What the hell was that sound? That was bizarre. Channeling another ability, so I can't channel 2 abilities.
Ready?
Well, this gentleman. So what's mental damage? Mental damage ignores armor and will deal damage to focus meters instead of health if possible. Well, what if it's not possible? Does that mean it'll deal non-health damage? Every burst of energy. I mean, half the time I don't find energy drinks give me any energy. They just make me crash.
Let's do something.
And I'm working on it. Hey, Dens. Long time no see. Alright, well, can you kill that idiot? Well, gave him a brain bonk. And then chop that idiot. Ah, don't remind me. I don't like daylight savings. Now, we do our daylight savings out of time with the rest of the world, don't we? Used all my opportunity points. Okay, at least I was smart enough to actually use them this time.
Get over there!
Get over there! Ow. Well, take that. You're in fuegoed. Work has been a little wacky. Holy shit! Well, she burned to death. Work has been a little weird, and it's about to get weirder. So we had, like, nothing to do this week. Like, to the point that I was actually getting pissed off, and I was asking other people in other contracts if they needed help. Next week, probably gonna start off the same, but then I'm gonna start working Saturdays. It's gonna be, like, wild. Start an hour early?
Don't just stand there!
What do you mean? I mean, I've been starting at 6 instead of 7 lately. Just because 7 always feels like a little bit too late. Cancels Kale's rudiment stance. I'd rather not. Give her a hack.
On your word.
And you give her a hack, and then we're done. Yeah, it does start tomorrow.
That was a nasty scrap.
Well, nobody likes daylight savings, so... Taking some damage. Heal up before your next fight by eating food. Okay, let's have an apple. How much health you got? You got 10 to 12. Oh, we both ate it. Sweet. Guess we share the apple. Ooh, nice boots. What's the point of that? Whatever, take it all. I don't know if we got inventory limitations. Yeah, I figured it was, because I've hardly heard from you. Ooh. That's a fancy looking sword. A strength of 2. So we got an additional time with Storm of Blades. Alright, well, you take that. And can I have 2 weapons? Oh. This is the Bard's Tale 4. As you would see if you scroll down a bit.
Aye.
Aye. Yeah, that's why I make the point to add the hell's in it? The UTC time. Anytime I make the announcements. So I can do it like the GMT -5 or whatever the hell it is, but I feel like people understand that less. And at least UTC, people can kind of compare theirs to that. So this is a series that was in the 80s, actually. 1, 2, and 3 came out in the 80s. It had a something of a revival with a sort of parody game called The Bard's Tale in 2004, which was a lot of fun. And this is a sequel to the original trilogy, not the parody version, which was a lot of fun, but it was based on the Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance engine,
Looks like we can't avoid him.
which was another game that I really loved, even though I think contemporary minds were not a fan of it.
Who's there?
Nobody's here.
I see him.
Okay, so I had no choice but to be spotted. Which means they get the first move. For some reason they started rank back though. Wow, she just threw a knife at me. You can't touch me.
At your command.
It's your command. Okay, so it's gonna take a minute to channel. So she's stuck in that. Why don't you... If you give him a chop, that'll kill him next time, and then you give her a brain ball. So I never got far. Wow, she is laying into him. I'll take that. Oh my god, he's not dead. Shit. Your chop, your chop is a big chop. Do it to her.
Ready for orders.
You do that. Nobody's got more chops to do. Oh, fuck. I don't want to use that because that's a waste since we're not going to use it in time. Well, if I move back, maybe she can't throw a shank.
Let me just...
So yeah, I never played or got far in the original Baldur's Gate. It was like too smart for me. And I had trouble with the party management. Because I tried to play it basically like I played Neverwinter Nights, and they are very different. Oh, she can still throw a shank. Why is she shaking her ass? Who do you think you are? Yeah, I've heard of Legend of Grimrock. For some reason, it was the same reason I probably would have ignored this otherwise. It seemed very archaic with the grid-based movement. Especially because that didn't allow you freedom of movement like this. Like, even in exploration, you had to move on a grid. That looks like something I can give a bonk. Yeah, that's what I heard.
There's another luckstone.
Another luckstone. God. I have no idea why this game runs so badly.
You fools!
You fools!
Scatter. Now we shall have to drag them out again. The people must see what a danger these outlaws
You're the danger? Who set fire to the guild?
Aye. And who keeps hanging innocent folk?
Oh yeah, can't argue with them. Once they've presumed your guilt.
Or paladins. Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The adventurers guild
Yeah,
is just around
Fable's a lot more cartoony than this. Speaking of which, I did buy Fable recently, the Lost Chapters, and not the Anniversary Edition. So I could have streamed that, I suppose, but I picked this instead. I'd say the graphics mostly remind me of I don't know what. They're like borderline cartoony, but not exaggerated. Watch out, those enemies will wipe the floor with you, so steer clear. If you look at an enemy group from a moderate distance away, you can detect how strong they are compared to you. Well, he read it. Holy smokes. I mean, they gotta be blind as hell not to notice us. I noticed there was a surrender option. I wonder how that works, if that's like... you give up or you run away. Holy shit. Yeah, we're smashing barrels. Smashing barrels is one of our hobbies.
What is that?
one eye. One leg.
Adventurers are not your friends.
Is it a Fash'an?
What?
I've sung songs about them, but I never.
Whoa,
found
what is that?
All the monsters of legend.
What a creepy thing. It's like something out of, like, Vampire the Masquerade. Adventurers is one way to call bandits. I don't think any of them are bandits. I was thinking adventurer is not really a distinctive term.
You are brave to set your sights on such formidable foes.
Did it spot me? Let's give it a shot. It says orange is equal in challenge. So surely we'll be alright. Just like bandits. No, they're just dressed in clothes and armor. Holy shit, this thing's got a lot of fucking health. They said it was an equal challenge. Look how much HP it's got. Chop. Oh no, he can't hit it. Oh boy. Oh, we're in trouble. Oh boy.
Command me.
Here.
Hmm.
Pardon
Move there. Oh god, it's charging. The Fakhan is focusing his hypnotic eye. It'll kill everyone in front of it if you don't move your adventures out of the way. Holy shit. Hit him with mental damage. Okay. It's not in range!
Here to serve.
Alright, well, you scoot.
On your word.
You
Step
scoot.
by.
Give it a bomb. It didn't do anything.
Ready for orders.
Alright, well, have a sip.
Good friendship.
Do that. Did you do it? Do a chop.
Ready.
You also do a chop. And why not scoot over?
Let me just.
I guess maybe I should not feel so compelled to like use points I don't need to use. Because if moving rank is the only option I have left and I don't need to move rank, I shouldn't really do it.
On your word.
Okay, he cannot hit anybody, so scoot back there.
Stand by.
I think she's probably speaking some old like Gaelic language or something. Bazap. Whoa, now it didn't move. At least it's on fire. Give it the old choppa choppa.
Here to serve.
Got 9 hit points left. That shan't work. But whatever, we can just lay into it. We'll have it done.
Ready.
Deceased. Eddie, I hear you. What are you doing? What do we got? It's the same armor he's got.
Ready.
Ready. Musical bones. Sweet. I got bones. Constitution +2. Okay, that's nice. Have an apple. You don't need all to smack your lips like that. A disgusting sound. Where's your eating etiquette? Daddy, get off the desk! What are you doing? Look at this asshole. My camera work? Look at him. Just fucking around back there. Alright, moving on. Teddy, Dan says hi. Ooh, shiny. Teddy, don't touch my PlayStation. Hello? What is that, dear? I thought that deer was popping a chub for a second. But it's just a beam. Ha! Dan's. Get on my face. This is back where we started. Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't open that, because now the frickin' paladins are gonna find us. Touch. Okay, you said the Adventurers Guild was hidden. Yeah, they're all out in the open. It's not like the paladins can't find their way here. It's around the block.
Stay in the camp. Them things dragged down my old da at a gallop.
Not my dear old Da.
Shame to say, I kept running.
What are you afraid of with shoulders that massive?
What do you want? Forgive me, my bile. It is not you who have stirred it, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and battered me with their oafish fists. If you need an instrument, I have a few I am willing to sell. I am trying to raise enough coin to return to the Everwood. The venture
Everwood
has not so far been a success.
What clods were these?
A mob, fevered by the Fatherites. They accused me of trying to lure some badish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I've no doubt I would have hung from their tree. Fortunately, a dwarf named Dalgleish saw my peril and dragged me to safety, taking many blows himself. I am in his debt. Not the finest instruments you'll ever find. Just a few I've acquired over the years.
Not much of a salesman, are you? Pitching your wares like that. So we got pipes, we got bongos. Tankard, that's not an instrument. Mayonnaise an instrument? So all I got is them bones. I want something else. Lose constitution, but gain strength. Gain spell points. Gain intelligence. More constitution. Eddie, what the fuck are you doing? Now he's knocking shit off the table. You like drum? Requires training in Jester's Cap. Why is every, like, armor piece its own, like, skill you have to learn? Spell Song grants +1 spell point, increases the intelligence of nearby allies by 50% this turn. Yeah, if I don't have training in clothes, does that mean I can get to walk around without pants on? Rhyme of the Duo Time causes all abilities to have no cooldown. Oh, that's a drinking horn. I thought that was like a Dootin horn. What are you fucking with? Stop knocking things off. This cat is annoying me. Oh, it is a Dootin horn. Why does a Dootin horn make me drunk? Do you mind? Oh, thanks. That don't look like a Dootin horn. No, he's knocking, like, papers and guitar picks off the table. So, do I want these? And that sounds good. Don't need that, because we already got one. That's a shitty axe. Eddie, seriously, fuck off. You're going upstairs. No, he's just trying to cause interference. Yeah, he's just over there. He's just knocking stuff off the table just to practice his swiping, I guess. I guess we'll take that. Why not? Hmm?
Here.
I guess I'll do.
May you have better fortune than your fair friend.
Got me pipes. Oh, yeah, that takes away a constitution? No, it just gives me
I don't know how I got away.
one less than the bones did.
Eating everyone else, I guess.
Why doth thou weep? Man's clearly still alive. What are you crying for? Ooh, what are this? Diaries of Hnaf Oakmore. Traveler I met last night confirmed that these horrors are not confined to Skara Brae. Wasn't Skara Brae location in Ultima Online too? Why does it seem familiar? Monsters and monstrous occurrences are terrorizing Fettercairn and Camnag and more. In these towns as here, the paladins are quick to place blame upon adventurers. Cats are chill. They're less to worry about than dogs, in my opinion. Dogs always cause a ruckus, and they do a lot of damage when they do. Hey? Oh, I need more cows. That is a very spooky voice this way. I do want a dog, though. Now that I have a yard for a dog.
You must rest.
Do not fear me, friends. I beg you.
Why would we fear you? You're like the least monstrous-looking person here.
Yes, I am a Fatherite, but I no longer take orders from Bishop Henrid or any of his compatriots. It is they who are not Fatherites, for they have abandoned the Sword Father's tenets. Thus, I have broken with them and come here to this refuge to do what a priest must always do. Help the helpless and teach those who wish to learn. The Sword Father was a man once, a king of Lestras who valiantly drove out foreign invaders and sacrificed himself for the security of his people. Such was his honor and goodness that he became a god upon his death, and his daughter, known as the Blessed Lady, an all-merciful goddess. Together, they watch over mankind, the Father inspiring them in times of trouble, the Blessed Lady comforting them when the storm has passed.
Well, the funny thing about cats is it seems like they instinctively know that, like, sand is for shitting in, so you barely even have to, like, toilet train them.
He did not seem so terrible when first he arrived. Ambitious, yes, but still compassionate and with a keen intellect that was never satisfied. Then slowly his mind became less flexible, his fears more consuming and his compassion reserved only for his own kind.
Where once the temples helped all, Henred ordered that only the faithful be fed and all others be turned away. It only got worse from there, as you know, and I now fear he has lost his sanity entirely.
Yeah, that's what religious fanaticism will do to you.
I was reprimanded for aiding a dwarf. And when I defended myself, Henred demanded I give up my ministry. I left without looking back. But I haven't left the true church. Only Henred's church, which is not and shall never be mine. Well, I do what I can. Healing, comforting, feeding, advising. If you are sick or wounded, I will be happy to help you. Well, let me see what ails you.
Oh, thanks for healing what ailed me.
If you seek to channel the power of your god for good works, yes, I can show you. First, however, I would ask a favor. Some of Henred's so-called paladins have looted sacred relics and are wearing them as medals, it seems. As if covering one's self in holy artifacts made one more holy. Preposterous. I know Paladin Captain Beckwith, who patrols the road near Fetter Cairn, wears one. If you could get it from him, so I may return it to its proper place, I would believe that you have the fortitude and commitment to learn what I have to teach.
So I'm guessing that his skills will only apply to certain classes. And I don't think either of my characters can learn that right now. Well, from what I understand, what's his name here? Why are you giving me a tutorial now? I've been through this menu a million times.
Aye.
Oh, Rabbi, I don't think he sticks with the party forever. Can I make anything? I can make bread. Ooh, that looks like some nice garlic bread, maybe with a bit of parsley on it. I can make a bread. Do I want to make a bread? I don't think I want to make a bread. Make one of them. Craft of power. What do this? 7 strength for 2 turns. Drinking it empowers you with the spirit of the mountain and the strength of the river. Afterwards, it empowers you with the gas of the swamp. Yeah, one or the other. Oh, let's make the farting drink. Cooking herbs. Ooh. Bit of rosemary, thyme, and parsley, perhaps. Although it looks more like basil. I like how we hear a hammer and a saw as we're assembling, like, a sachet of herbs. Hello, lady.
Welcome, friend. I'm Reza, and this is Palafax.
That was an aggressive point.
New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, haven't much, but we share what we have. If you need food, it's there. A place to lie down, the houses across the way are safe, and if you're wounded, get in that line there. We'll see to you as soon as we can. New folks arriving here every day, driven out of their homes by monsters or paladins or what have you, and they all need to eat and sleep. Oh, haven't much, but we share what we have. If you need food, it's there.
Oh, I already did that one. What am I doing?
It was all chaos here when the attack started, so somebody had to organise. Me and Palafax here, my husband, we started finding blankets and food for the rest and keeping watch as best we could. Not doing too bad so far, but there's more folk coming in every day. It'll get worse before it gets better.
Palafax sounds like the name of, like, a really chummy dragon in Skyrim. Like, the dragon you would, like, hang out with on weekends.
Ah, my bold, brave husband. Always manages to find trouble where no one else can. Good thing for a guard, I
Yeah, but,
suppose.
like, Palafax,
Not
like,
so
he's my
easy on his
pal.
wife, though. Well, at least we're in trouble together this time.
Oh, husbands, all they ever do is bring trouble.
We need it.
Poor folk. More every day. Where are we going to fit them all? If you need food and healing, see my wife here, Raisa. If you need a blade or some leather on your back, see me. And if you're fit enough, we could use some help holding back the darkness, as the city watch ain't likely to help us down here.
His eyes are so close together, you could almost hide them behind that nose guard.
And why shouldn't I be? Was with them for 30 years until this Henred becomes bishop of the Fatherites. Then all of a sudden being Einar is a sin, fired for worshipping the wrong gods, took my house and tried to burn poor Raisa as a witch. Pooh! Spent half my life.
You don't have to spit in my direction.
Scara Bray below, and now I'm down here helping them. Oh, it's a funny old world, eh? I've got some likely lads patrolling the camp, but what we really need is some hardy souls to go into the dark and clear some streets. Things seem to be breeding in there. Horrible things. Raisa's my wife. Met her at her father's tavern. Oh, she wouldn't look at me at first, but then, well, I guess she got used to me. I won't find a kinder person in all of Keith. I don't know how I got so lucky. Have a look.
Have a look. Ooh, that is a serious sword. Well, I ain't got the cash to buy any weapons. Warhorn. I guess I'll hang on to that in case I find anybody, like a party member who could end up using it.
Thanks for looking.
I question if I want to, like, take stuff away from this guy, because if he's gonna leave the party soon, I'm gonna want to keep this stuff. BRB. Okie dokie. So, what's for dinner? Ooh, a hearty stew. Hey, weren't you the guy selling cabbage, carrots, potatoes?
Aye. Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
Okay.
Aye.
Well, guess if we find any cabbage, carrots, potatoes, we'll bring one by.
Here we are. I told Orlo not to let anybody.
No,
in
they didn't have
different
tomatoes in
farms around
Scotland in this time period.
Give it a try.
First Song of Exploration can affect the world in many different ways. Bring up the party bar, reveal your abilities, play the song Wild-Eyed Whistle. Oh! What is... That looked like it just said vag. Okay, so here's a flute and tune.
That's the tune.
I didn't even do a tune.
Welcome, friend. Hello,
The door didn't actually open.
Glad to see you in one piece.
One minute. I gotta make a little speech. And this time, I hope we won't be interrupted.
Speech, speech, speech.
All friends, lend me your ears a moment. Well, friends, seems the Fatherites have decided to wipe us adventurers out once and for all. Not sure if they really think we're behind all the murder and mayhem that's been plaguing Scarabray, or if they just want a scapegoat. But either way, if we ever want to live in peace again, we have to prove to those bastard sword priests that we're not the enemy. And the best way to do that is to bring them the enemy. Now, I'm sending messengers to the elves and dwarves to petition their help in this. That help, however, may be long in coming. So we need a few brave souls here and now, willing to hunt down whoever's behind this terror and deliver them to the priests. Not just to save Scarabray, not just to save the Adventurers Guild, but to save the lives of all the elves, dwarves, trow, adventurers, outcasts, and practitioners of magic in Caith. So, any volunteers?
I hear a resounding nope.
You know where I'll be when you make up your mind.
Guess it's up to us. As usual.
Ah, I knew you'd come forward, hero. Now, listen. Seems the raid on the Adventurers Guild was just one attack among many today. There's atrocities happening all over Scarabray. And Dalgleish, Ringneck, and the Green Lady, who you met during the fighting, have gone to look into some of them. I promised I'd send help if I could find any. Would you look for them and give them a hand? This is the old town, the original Scarabray. When the mad god Tarzan attacked it with fire and storm a century and a half ago,
God damn it, Tarzan.
the earth shook so the muddy hills around the town flowed down and buried it to the gables. Ever since, the poor and outcast and outlaw have been digging it out again, little by little, making a home in the dark. Now, there's not much more to tell. I can never remember any details of where or how. I just know the troubles we're having now will end when you end them. And somehow, you'll end me too. I only wish I knew why.
Well, I'm sure there's a very good reason.
The Fatherites claim that elves, dwarves, trow, and those who practice magic or follow the old ways are enemies of their faith. But until all this magical mayhem started, the most they would do was preach against us. Now it seems they want to wipe us out, as if that would make them safe. It isn't us behind this terror.
Well, why don't you go and tell them that?
Ha! Ringneck's a collector, I'll call him. Likes shiny things. He
Sounds
was
like a
looking into
magpie.
Kidnapping in Wellbottom, the trow camp here in Scarabray below. I'd look for him first, as Wellbottom's nearby. Then he can help you find the others. Dalgleish is a dwarf smith and a long-time protector of Scarabray. Someone's been attacking his clients and he fears it's because he's investigating these terrors. He was off just before the raid to lie in wait for the devils at a client's stall in Skara Brae above. She's an elf who dedicated herself to caring for the poorest in Skara Brae. She'd heard some rumours of elves luring children away from their families, like in the old tales. She went above ground to learn the truth of it. If you need some kit, peek in those crates. Won't do to go around defenseless in days like these.
No kidding. Each time your adventurers level up, they earn a skill point. Okay, we know how those work. Ding! Okay, so until I invest, what, they said like 8? I don't get the next rank? Well, I can't do more than one. Advanced Mastering Spell Song. Wayland's Watch, Rhyme of Duo Time. Ooh. Man, that seems better than it was before. Before that said 1 physical damage hits 2 times. And I haven't even invested in it yet. Let's do leather armor so I can actually get some of the armor we have. So yeah, I wish I had gotten his stuff. Let's get some actual shoes on. Bonk. Ooh. That is a very suspicious looking hood. Someone in a barricade with 8 constitution. Survives the fight, you'll be added back to your inventory. So, how does that help? Does it take damage for me? A Thithotheed. Ooh. I got a brain bucket. That's interesting. So it's the only part of the armor that doesn't, like, show up. A Thithotheed? A Sisseltheed? Now that guy looks straight out of Skyrim. Yeah, there is no ID required for half-elves. Well, what? That's prejudiced. Yeah, there really is no music. No environmental music. Which is strange. Dutch. Hello, madam. Bricktop Ridget.
Another weary soul. Not many creature comforts yet here at the new guild, but Granny Goodnight and I managed to put a few kegs in a barrow as we were running out. So, how about a drink? In the old days, the guild was out in the open. A place for treasure hunters, sell swords, and practitioners to find work and tell tall tales. These days, it's the last refuge for anyone who doesn't fit into the Fatherites' narrow little world. Mages, rogues, folk of the old races. They can all have a drink and know they're not going to have any trouble. Well, they could until tonight. Didn't he make it? Poor soul. Paladin got her before I could get him. No half the barkeep she was, but I'll do my best.
No. So long, Granny.
It's no much, but...
What are you serving tea at a bar for? You already got that. A sandwich recipe? A topical drink? And, oh, tropical drink. I was gonna say topical. I don't think, topical and drink really, work together. Ooh, shepherd's pie. Man, I could go for some shepherd's pie. Yeah. How do I put things between bread? Ew. Can I sell that? Well, it actually sells for 0 gold. Whatever. It's obviously useless to me. So, whatever. Take it.
Happy drinking, friend.
Mercenary captain.
If you want something, spit it out. No time for any hemming and hawing.
Well, hem haw. You got some very stretchy leather straps on your armor.
Aside from listening to Jackdaw and Numpties, I hire out sell swords to them that can afford it. Are you in the market?
Mercenary token. So, hang on. This is how I add party members?
Aside from listening to Jackdaw and Fine.
Well, I ain't got nobody. Well, see, stuff like this, it is not very forthcoming with the details. So how do I add people to my party? I didn't do anything.
Thank you kindly for your business. What is it now?
Like, there's always got to be one woman in like every video game who's just really impatient and pushy, like standoffish.
Come back with a proper coin and we'll talk. Wasting my time.
Jar. Oh, Lar.
Hello there. I don't suppose you'd be interested in buying or selling a soul now, would you?
Who's this creepo?
That's right. Usually do brisk business, but not having much luck here. Haven't made a sale in days. Everyone down here in Skara Brae below seems to have one already. Not an empty vessel among you. Up in the new city, of course, almost no one has a soul. I could make a killing up there, but it's too dangerous. What with the Fatherites running things, my sort of business is frowned upon. Plenty of souls down here to choose from, but no one seems in a selling mood. Too busy fighting the good fight, or some such nonsense. Think I'll have to move on to some place where the people are more beset with ennui. Boredom always helps the market.
This guy's creepy.
Lar is the name. Lar of Revellon, at your service.
So what the hell's the point of you?
Nice talking with you.
God, I hope we never do it again. Well, she looks angry. Place elven weapon, scent of wine, taste of ale, secret sign, secret tales. Well, I don't have an elven weapon. Alright, Val, have a good night.
Welcome to Roscoe's. But I want you to know this is not the Emporium. I'm only here selling this rubbish because the Emporium has been flattened by a giant and occupied by Trow. Now, how can I help you? Yes, the 7th of that name, and the 1st, Fian helped me to abandon the store. Even in the aftermath of Tarjan's destruction, my ancestors kept the doors open, while I'm a disgrace to the name. The rarest, most exclusive collection of magical and mystical items, elixirs and ingredients ever assembled in Skara Brae, now pounded into rubble and occupied by Trow mercenaries who are ambushing every poor practitioner who comes through the door looking for me. It is an intolerable situation. My reputation and Oh, just a moment. I don't suppose you... Oh, but of course you would. What adventurer wouldn't?
Would what?
Ah, well, when I escaped the Emporium, I happened to take with me a lantern of illusion. If you could drive out the trow that currently occupy the Emporium, then set the lantern on the hook outside the door, it will make the place impossible for undesirables to find until I can return and clean it up a bit. After that, if you find yourself in need of best quality magical merchandise, why, I would gratefully sell it to you for a deep, deep discount. What do you say?
Sounds like a deal.
Excellent. Then here is the lantern, and here is the location of the Emporium. Be careful, though. There are a lot of trow there, and they aren't the friendly sort.
Well, cool.
You're back.
No, no, no. Show me your goods. Conjurer's robe, so I guess he sells stuff for magic folk. Mostly. Priestly vestments. Well, all your crap is useless. I guess let's...
I can't bear it.
Celestial Almanac. Okay, so here's the here. So, for anyone who missed it earlier, there was a thingamajig. It's like telling me what to offer at a certain altar. But all it gave me was a couple numbers. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. So, I still have it open. Let's give me a 79 and a 69 and 78, which is a cabbage and a keg. So I need a cabbage. Well, that looks fancy. Why can't I take that? So where am I going to get a keg? And kegs are expensive.
So, this sage can save the world?
Only if he's freed. And that is my quest. To free him from his prison, so that he may save us.
What a story! I love it!
But there is no story yet. My journey has barely begun.
Maybe so, but it has so much potential.
Gentlemen.
Who? Oh, hello! I don't suppose you have any stories? Farron Brygo is the name. Impresario of theatrical entertainments and pageants of the mind. My company and I have performed before kings and queens on village greens and everything in between.
Wow, nice rhymes.
We tell stories of all kinds, from tall tales of knights and thieves and bards, to poignant parables set in a world beyond the end of the world, to epics of gods and monsters, and those who wonder if they might be both. In my 40 years practicing my chosen trade, I have had the privilege of working with some of the finest magicians, storytellers, craftsmen, and artists the world has ever known. And it has been our continued pleasure to create together new and wondrous worlds for our audience to explore. My family were bankers in the land of the golden sun, but I left that trade to follow my love of art and storytelling and entertaining the people. I have never regretted it. I'm working on a new entertainment as we speak, about a band
An entertainment.
of bold adventurers trying to stop
Because
ancient
entertainment is a
evils from
now a noun.
destroying the world. And I'm looking for inspiration. It occurred to me that the Adventurers Guild would be a good place to find some.
Is that what Nilfgaard's known as? I don't remember ever hearing that, but I'm also an idiot and I forget things.
Talking to you. See you again.
Apparently we got nothing to offer him. Wow, this guy has also very creepy eyes.
Good to meet fellow seekers of adventure. I am Egbar Andros, known as Stronghold. It seems I've come to your city in dark times. I have sought adventure for many years. First as a mercenary in Sarai, then as a treasure hunter and thief. Then one day in a market in Gouache, I heard a song that told of a great sage trapped in an endlessly repeating dream. The song said that if the sage was freed from his dream, he would turn the world from the path of ruin. And I, suddenly feeling I had unwittingly been treading just such a path, decided I would find the sage and wake him and help him to save the world. I have been seeking him ever since and had many adventures along the way.
Well, one thing I've learned in my years of playing role-playing games is that you never wake anybody who's been asleep for a long time. It always works out badly.
A name from my mercenary days. I was known to hold the line and never break, and to close the gaps when others fled. Murders, disappearances, intolerance, hate, the clash of the old and the new. All this is happening within your walls. It makes me wonder if the ruin the sage is meant to save us from is close at hand. If it is, then I must find him quickly and stop telling tales in taverns.
Okay, well, I kind of expected to find a party member down here, but everyone is just telling me bullshit. What are you creepies? What?
Welcome, adventurer.
These guys just gonna judge me from behind these masks?
We are the review board of the Adventurers Guild. Before you can be allowed to learn certain skills or follow certain paths, your progress must be reviewed to be certain that you are worthy. You will know when to return to us. We look forward to seeing you then. Farewell, adventurer.
Jeez, tough critics. Pow! Oh my god, this guy's face in his jaw.
Off to do a little dungeon crawling, are you? Makes me wish I were young again.
Is this Fred Flintstone? What the fuck?
In the underworld.
His head is so big.
Down there.
I swear the paladins are worse than the monsters they hunt. In the name of protecting the city, they have dragged many an honest family from their beds, questioned them at length. Man, she is like really copping a feel on that wall. Okay, so everyone here seems pointless. And I haven't talked to this guy. Sir Stephen.
Hello, friends. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Sir Stephen of Dengler. Can't talk long. Black Hawk and I are flying off to Lestras soon.
How you flying? You ain't got wings.
That's right, flying. I ride on the back of a great hawk, crossing land and sea as easy as others cross the street. It's always been a dream of mine to circumnavigate the world, and I'm well on my way.
Well, why are you down here? Because a giant hawk surely cannot fit down here.
Black Hawk is the name of my Black Hawk. Yes, he's a big old bird. Wings wider than the gates of Skara Brae. Have him perched on top of Kyralan's tower right now. But you can't see him. Oh no, I made him invisible so he won't scare the populace.
Yeah, sure you did, buddy.
See you soon.
What a strange place. Maybe we should let the paladins clean up here. Nothing but weirdos. Okay, so if we ever come across a cabbage in a keg, then I know where to bring it. Wow, the lag. Why is there a rune in there? That's suspicious. Perfect.
Left all their valuables behind.
These guys hostile?
But what about the monsters? What if we get ate?
We'll be careful, that's all. And if we're caught, well, I run faster than you, so that's all right.
Oh no, I can't pick locks.
That's no funny.
Well, none of you are important. What is this effigy? Shrine of Michael Cranford. What's that done? I ain't done shit. What was the point of that? We need to go to Well Bottom. Hey, I need cabbages.
Aye? Aye.
Oh, I gained XP? Okay. Well, that's good. So how do I... Where I go? Oh. Are those paladins still stomping about? I don't have... I'm alone this time. If we run into any fights, it might be difficult. What is that anchor? What does that mean? Grappling hook? Well, I ain't got one of those. Shoot. There's another rune thing. Oh. Who's that creepist? There's a bunch of creepists. They got the same hoods. Whoa! That looks big and angry, and I don't want to be here. Surely I cannot fight that. I can't really get a glimpse of it. Okay, there it is.
You will die here, but it will be glorious.
We will do nothing of the sort. We will leave. My God! There's such dangerous people here. Give me thems. Hey! You ass! Oh, fuck. This no good. Well, I'm definitely dying here. Holy shit. What the hell was I supposed to do? It's telling me to go this way, and everywhere I turn, there's something that's gonna kill me. I'm pretty sure that trowel on the right is flipping me the bird, too. It says to go to here, and then it says to go that way. Why is everything down here so much more dangerous than it was, like, a minute ago? Okay, so from there he's gonna stomp off to the right. I guess I just dash past him? Make sure you don't notice. Mine! Yeah. Don't notice me, senpai. What is the point of a contraption like that? Hello, strangers. Are you friends?
You can't trick me! You're a monster! Just like the other monster! No!
Watch out. There's monsters about.
Monsters about? Oh boy. That's spooky. I don't know if I want to go see that. Whoa, what are those?
Even for heroes such as ourselves, I fear this fight will be too much.
I agree. This... We just got a new quest, but what the heck? Stabbing headache. Dude, there's such dangerous things that way. Why you make... I don't know about this. I'm concerned. Those are dangerous. What the hell is this?
Death awaits us if we take this fight.
Seriously.
But I am ready.
I am not. Why are quests like this being given to me right now? This is insane. The hell are you? Are you friends? Corbomite. No. I don't know if you friends. They
Hardly
friends?
worth our effort.
Oh no, they're not friends. They're just like not difficult. Alright, well. Whatcha?
Who's first?
Do 4 physical damage. Well, I can give you a big whack. And then just do that on you, I guess. That'll kill you in a moment. Ow. Man, can I hit them both with that? Nope. I'll give her the old shot. I hope that's the sound I make when I die. What is that? I feel like that's probably a sign for like a certain class to like investigate something. Oh, I want... There's a grappling hook in there. Gimme. I'll get. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh yeah, it's the stuff. But wait. What now? Oh. Well, how do I get in there, though? That's my more pressing concern. You have to, like, drop from the above? Aha! Victory is not mine, because I can't drop. Why can't I drop? How am I meant to get? Are you kidding? What am I meant to do then? I want the things. Do I need like a rope or something? Ah. Man. Whatever, I'll have to figure that out another day. This thing. What do I do about that? Oh, I need to play tunes here, don't I? Isn't that the point? I ain't got the right tune. Well, maybe not. What goes on here? Bargoer. Not Batface.
You don't know who nabbed him? They was out scavenging. Didn't know they was gone till Gob found their gear all thrown about down near Sinister Street.
Well, that's a place to start. I'll find them, Cully. I promise I will. Now lock down tight until I get back, aye?
Ta, Ringneck. I only hope you'd find him alive. There's too many of us hurt and lost already.
This is terrible, terrible. And the Nappers with such a head start. Oh,
Tell me your problems.
who's that? Ah, you must be the one Rabbit promised to send. Am I glad to see you? Some kin of mine have been kidnapped and I could use some help finding them. Whalebottom's the biggest trout camp in all of Keith. Used to be the one place a trout could feel they was safe. Now nowhere is safe. Been talk at the guild of some trout sale sorts sneaking around Skara Brae, killing people and cutting them up. I hope it ain't them who's took my friends, but I got a bad feeling in my belly.
Hey, I got a companion.
Give me a hand. Cully said they was taken near Sinister Street. Let's head that way.
What are this? Oh. Well, what do you
What are
do?
we doing?
Oh, I can change ranks ahead of the fight. That's cool. Level 2 rogue. Well, if I got you, can I, like, get this thing? There's obviously something that's gotta happen here. Did you have abilities that can do things? Boy, I can't wait until I figure out how to actually, like, play this game. Can you, like, jump down? God, I want the grappling hook. How am I meant to get that? There's obviously got to be a drop. There's no other way to get in there. Oh. Perhaps? No. Hey, hang on. Whoa, slow down. So do I need a grappling hook just to get there? That makes no sense. I'm confused. Why do I keep hearing whispers?
That's High Priestess Uena, leader of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. She's a lot nicer than Bishop Henred, but they're still on the same side.
Well, maybe we shouldn't let her stay here. Seems like she could bring trouble.
I understand why you look at me askance, friends.
Askance?
But please do not think all Fatherites are as close-minded as Bishop Henred's paladins. They may blame all Trow for the crimes of a few, as they do adventurers too, eh? But we do not. Please tell your friends at the guild that if any there needs sanctuary, even from other Fatherites, the Temple of the Blessed Lady is always open. I am High Priestess Uena of the Temple of the Blessed Lady. We of the temple are dedicated to helping the helpless and healing the hurt, no matter who they are or who has hurt them. We are indeed, but Henrid is very zealous. I should not say more.
No, please say more, because I'd like to know how you explain being associated with that man and yet somehow not being part of his plan.
Loyalty is one of a paladin's greatest virtues, but blind loyalty... I wish they followed the actual teachings of the Swordfather's book as fervently as they do those who preach it. I do, child. I pray.
Oh, yeah, big help.
Go in peace, child.
She talks as sweet as honey, but I still wouldn't tell her much. Fatherites stick together, no matter what they say.
Why are these breads and cheese so low texture? Saw them paladins that were looking around the Grand Plaza, going down the old Corbomite Street, and I locked them in. There's no other place out of there, at least, that them bucketheads can manage. They are sure as angry as a bunch of wet bees. I have no idea what wet bees are like. In fact, I'm pretty sure if bees get wet, they just can't fly anymore.
Aha! Here's one who knows what's what.
What?
And what can the Fox of the North do for a fellow follower of fortune? That's what the paladins call me. The most notorious robber north of Lestris. But can they catch me? Not if I can go to ground, they can't. Paladins are afraid of the old city, and with good reason. They've no friends down here. So I cool my heels here when the heat's on, then slip back up above ground for another run. Business is good. Just a few things I've picked up on my last trip upstairs.
Alright. Interesting. Alright, nothing I can really afford.
So long, my bonny comrades.
Oh.
Was I shouting? Forgive me.
I heard nothing.
It's just the cursed Fazerites. They've
Fazerites.
store and all our merchandise. A collection I have spent a lifetime acquiring. Priceless.
I can't tell what accent this guy's supposed to have. It sounds like he's stumbling between French and German.
This is Johan, by the way, and I'm Shell.
They seem to have found it objectionable that many of the artifacts we sell are of elven provenance, and so decided to smash them all and arrest us.
We escaped when one of the shelves fell on them, and now we're here, with just a few pieces rescued as we ran out the door.
I was one of the foremost collectors of elven artifacts in Cave. I had a fine selection of puzzle weapons, elven generation books, jewelry, art.
And it's all gone. All but a handful of things, which we're currently willing to sell at bargain prices.
Arbendy, originally. The son of a master mason.
I think he said that wrong.
Loves the beautiful things.
You put the R in the wrong place.
None more beautiful than elven handcrafts. Except, of course, my lovely wife.
Wife.
Flatterer. Lestris. I met Johan there when he was cataloguing my father's library. He was my excuse.
My wife.
Of noble banalities.
Is that all I was? An excuse?
A very good excuse, beloved. We eloped together here 6 years ago to start a new life. Now we start again, I suppose.
As long as I have you, darling, anything is possible.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm afraid it's only what we could carry.
Please look.
I'm looking. Daffodil seed. Lily seed. Hellbore. Isn't that from Witcher? Another Thistleseed. So he sells a grappling hook, but I know where we can find one. Oh, I get it now. You can only use them once. One should hold the end of the rope when throwing the grapple hook so not to lose the whole device. I mean, it's gotta be. That's why it's so damn cheap. And it actually makes sense, because think of how many games let you, like, basically infinitely use a grappling hook.
Thank you.
With no explanation on how you get it to ungrapple from an inaccessible location. Let's give it a shot. What the hell was that? There was like text on the wall. I like shoved my face in the wall and I saw like words. And hoist. Can I? Did I fuck it up? Oh, okay. I thought for a second, because it said you had to, like... It said you had to make sure you held onto the end of the rope. I thought maybe I threw it, and because I didn't hold on to it, that I couldn't use it. Wow, that was worth it. Jesus. Okay, so yeah, you can never get it back. I mean, even though this one's arguably in reach, but once you've used it, like, it's stuck on tight. I mean, if it's gonna support your weight, then it's not gonna, like, slip loose just by, like, the flick of your wrist. So it makes sense. But at least it's permanent. So I guess if it opens up a shortcut, you can reuse it, like, continually. Charibet.
Santé, mes amis.
This guy is French as fuck.
Will you help a man buy a drink? I have these things I have no use for now, and I will send them to you for very cheap. Very cheap.
Croissant.
Ah, do you speak my tongue? Are
Tongue?
you from Lombardy? No? I should go home. What did I think I would find here that I could not find there? But who has the coin for the voyage, huh? When drinking costs so much.
You could, maybe stop drinking? And then save up for the voyage, perhaps?
The armor, the swords.
The swords.
instruments of war. I have given them up, huh? But the memories, they are not so easily disposed of. And so I must drink, and so I must have coin. And so I sell the armor, the swords, and
The swords.
instruments of war.
I see. He's got PTSD and he's self-medicating. Ah, get you now. Nice coif. So what armor class can this guy wear?
Come back if you want more. Or to drink.
So he also wears leather armor.
Aye.
Aye. Well, all right then. There's a big trow. All right. Well, let's go look for kidnapped fools. Rabbit punch.
The police. Blood everywhere. Terrible. Ah, but maybe it can lead us to where there was Took. Have a look around.
Where was they took?
Well, hey, who's this now? Are you really here? Or was that last batch stronger than I thought? Hey, well. No no better way to test the potency of my concoctions than taking a little nip myself. That last one. Oh, are there 8 of you? So long.
Well, your concoctions sound interesting. Don't none of y'all be trying to get at the supplies out back. We made a deal with them folks in Backwash to store them until they get done setting up camp. Okay. Well, I'ma steal some things. Hello. Oh, who's a good boy?
Who's that?
Who's you?
You want something from me? You can whistle for it.
Whistle for it. They're not good enough?
Music to my
Oh.
ears.
Yours.
Look, Akashi, a friend.
What is this accent now? Oh, pooch.
So now, how can one rogue help another? Ren's my name, a student of the streets who studied in 100 cities, but come back after my education to practice my trade in my dear old hometown. Nothing like thieving from folks you know and trust, huh? Akashi's my partner, a better thief than most, and a better friend than all.
He's a really crappy Zevron. Also, his scarf does not agree with his
They were so dumb. He should have been their leader. Instead,
vest.
they treated him like a dog.
Like
Shameful.
poking through.
Well, we sent them away with their tails between their legs. Didn't we, boy?
So what's... There's so many conversations that just don't seem to matter. What's this now? Hello. I hear something snarling in the background. That back at the other town? Okay, we got a puzzle contraption here. That's the one that moves. Behold. Aha! I'm a genius. Okay, we've been here, because that chest is open.
Here! They were heading this way.
Should we be heading this way? It looks bloody. Trumpet. There's more blood there. Oh god, what is this? Oh, do I have to make like a bridge? And that should go there. Is that what I need? Seems simple. Hey! Oh god. Retreat. Who are those? Paladins. I don't think I want to encounter them right now. Oh. I'm getting ya. Need to get there. Where do I start? Nowhere to grapple hook. So that'll work. But how do I get up? Oh, I did. Yeah, there was a grapple here earlier, wasn't there? There we go. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh, well, that doesn't get me anywhere. What? How do I get there? What was the point of this? Oh. How am I meant to get, like, all the way across? I need like two. Oh, actually, I think this is pretty easy. Oh, but I may have fucked this up. I think I fucked this up. I don't even know how I can fix this. Shit. How do I fix this now? Whatever, let's reload. Twang. Well, that was noisy. My God. Okay, so this is one of those. I do that. I can do that. Some of this. And some of this. What? I can't get between? You need to go that way anyway. Making a pizza. Make me one. Okay. Oh, that's still pizza. Hell yeah. Spinach is like one of the top 10 toppings for pizza. Ooh, I got a weird face. Can you wear? Nope. Well, that was worth it. And descend. Right, well, let's press on this trail of blood. I cannot save. Back at the oh dear. Touch. Oh, hang on, we're back with it. Did that? Did this not stay where it was? That moved back on its own. It seems like those shortcuts reset themselves. That's some bullshit. Touch.
Stop a minute. There's an old trout cache round here somewhere.
A new
When
song.
we face these kidnappers, we might want to stock up on a few necessaries. Look for a chalk mark.
When you sing the Heidi Bide near Trow Graffiti, it will make an eye appear near the graffiti and near the hidden cache. Cool. So now I know what to do with those, I guess. And the old Heidi Bidey. Toot 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 toot. Okay. That was weird. Alright, well, let's... Oh, God. Go back and find the rest of those. So I knew it was going to be a tune. I was just waiting for the tune. Let's backtrack a bit. 'Cause I seen some more of those. And what's this way? Oh, we're back at Angry Demon Man. Is this all like one interconnected dungeon, or are we gonna end up like going to different locations? That looks like a rock that would have a secret. Oh, smash that. Aha, there's a Heidi Heidi. Dude! Oh, it's right here. Fairy dust. Okay, so I'm guessing it won't work on this one. It's not the same eyeball thing. Well, we gotta hide it here. Dude. Well, that was a worthwhile stash. Just stick 2 torches in the floor. God, the performance down here is trash. Well, now where's that? Oh. Mine? Loads of grapple hooks. Ooh. Lemon smash. Yummy. Some steak tartare. That's where Angry Boy is. I actually had beef tartare and tuna tartare for the first time in my life a couple months ago, and it was quite delicious. I would never make it at home because I don't trust myself to prepare raw meat properly. I've never been like a big seafood fan, and part of me is wondering if I actually would prefer raw fish over any kind of like cooked fish. And I think the only reason I disliked sushi most time I tried it is because it was always prepared with seaweed, and that's the one flavor I absolutely hate. I wouldn't say it tastes more flavorful. The properly cooked steak is incredible. And the charring is part of what makes it so delicious. But if you're doing like a lean steak, like you would do for a tartare, like a fillet, then it's incredible. But it's even better when you add like the right ingredients with it. Like capers and herbs and stuff. Yeah, AOC, I just said I tried it a couple months ago. It was very good. And like the tuna tartare was with like avocado and stuff like that. It was very good. I enjoyed. Okay, so we got a grapple hook for a reason. Okay, so here's where we need the cabbage in the keg. But I ain't got either of those. Hoist! Oh wait, nope, hey, hang on. Behold.
They've gone into Skara Brae above. Dangerous ground for a trow these days. We best be careful.
Oh great, so we're going to the overworld again. Yeah, I would never try it from, like, a sketchy place. Like, I don't even try sushi from, like a buffet kind of place, because I'm like, yeah, no. Like, they're not paying much attention to that, I don't think. Wow, it crashed. Well, this was like a highfalutin place. Like, I'm glad I wasn't paying for myself. Because it was a work thing. Pretty sure my manager managed to rack up a bill of like over $600. Especially because he kept insisting that I try like the most expensive bourbons they had.
A summer's day in Skara Brae.
I don't need this every time. This freaking weirdo and his midget LARPing friends. Depends, AOC. Especially with rising like water temperatures, ocean temperatures, it can actually start getting grosser. But it also depends on the fish itself. Because it depends on what they eat. No one pushes a dwarf. Can we not crash this time? Good. Why is this one board? I don't think the textures are loading right in this game. Like, every so often there's something that just looked like it didn't bother to load. This isn't really a new area. We were out here in the intro. But we went underground very quickly. Another one of them statue things. Right, give it the old trow jingle. Yeah, I know you weren't here for that, but yeah, the game started like in this area. That seems like a very jovial Scottish sea chanty. Wow, what on earth? This looks dangerous. Hey! There are so many!
I'm taking your hat, sunshine.
Oh, no, it's only like half of them. Ow! Ow! Okay, well, what we got? Have a sip. Do some of that. Aye.
Oh, what's going on? That's lovely.
I'm done playing.
Hmm. 2 physical, empty spaces gain caltrops, deal 6 true in rooting enemy. What is 6 true? What does that mean? Well, do him. Oh, it hit everybody. Okay.
What was that?
What were that? Does that do more damage? No, it does less. Hang on, what? 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 Why can't I switch back? I don't want to do this one. Well, hit that idiot, I guess. Yeah. And then hit that idiot. Nice! Oh. Yeah, get fuegoed. That guy just moonsliding.
What you waiting for?
Yeah, give him a stab. Dang, this guy and his crits. Okay, there's the rest of them.
Kill him! We'll make you look like they were helping the others.
Do some more of this.
Orders from a human.
Wait, did he not do it? Oh, there you go. Jesus.
Ready.
Ready. You give him a chop. And you give him a shoot. At least we take one out. I feel like I really should have focused on that guy though. He looked dangerous. Well, go hide. You got nothing else you can do. Ha! I don't feel like you benefit from moving. Move! Oh boy, he's doing a mind attack. Damn, they're laying into her.
Brothers, sisters, why are you doing this?
Enemy is focusing. Enemies and adventurers focus when preparing powerful abilities or in combat stances. Hit them with mental damage. Okay.
Ready when you are.
Well, I have nothing to really stop them. That'll kill him, so let's get rid of him. Okay, so it seems like he gets a free turn when he does shit like that. So we got something. Okay, he's doing another mind jab. Owie. Ah, you idiot. Shouldn't have moved.
Don't you know you've been tricked?
Hang on, she didn't do her thing. Oh, there we go.
Eating my brain!
My brain? Alright, well, we kicked some ass. Oh, he's so close.
Thank you. Thank you. I thought we were going to die.
Well, you were.
Those sellsword trows said they was gonna leave our bodies here, so it seemed we'd killed those men.
Wow. How could they side with somebody who's going to... I don't know. I had a thought and I lost it.
They didn't stand a chance. Unarmed against those dirty assassins. It was cold-blooded murder. Lots of blood and butchery being blamed on Well-Bottom Trow lately. Possible we can prove it was these sellswords behind it all, but I doubt anyone will listen. Need to get back to Well-Bottom and tell Cully.
Well, guess you can never stick your heads above ground again. Ooh, we got a stick. How you do it, I leave to you, but Skara Brae must stop thinking of Trow as mischievous little good luck charms and start fearing them. They must hate them. Okay, well that seems like pretty damning evidence, but somebody will claim we planted it. Kill.
You see, Paladin, outcasts and Trow killing honest citizens. They're all in it together. They want to kill us all.
Heathen trash. I'd better find some backup.
Oh, you better.
Warn the Harbor Master.
Harbor Maestro. Well, that's quite a lardo that they got here. Dude. More caltrops and a lot of bio bombs. Ooh, take that. Do I want to stay above? Because those guys seem like they're sending the help. Oh God. There is danger afoot. I think. Yeah, they don't look friendly. They're troublesome. We'll come back for that another time. Ooh, okay. I don't know, maybe I can do the good fight now. They are gonna be tricky though. Ooh. That seems good. Ooh. I have been invited to an occasion this evening. So I believe her having a sword makes us hit one more time. Isn't that what it said? An additional time with Storm and Blade, so that will hit for a total of 8 damage. Seems pretty damn good, so do that. As long as she keeps the sword. Yeah, I have friends. Oh, if I give this... Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, that's not a healing checkpoint. The heckin'. Ooh. Smash. That's a lot of bones. So, do I want to try and fight those guys? Oh, well, I can save. So if things go awry, I don't necessarily have to go back to the checkpoint. Munch on some meats. Nom, 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 nom. Let's see if I can beat these fools. Charge! You guys are probably gonna be... Oh my god, that guy is big boy. Oh no, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose hard.
Slammed! Go on, fool! Drink!
Give him a smack. Do some of that.
Ready. Unholy songs! Ooh.
Throw thems. Hit him with some of this. I actually feel like I was better off going after the weaklings first. But too late now. Damn, we got clobbered. Holy shit, they're laying into him.
Look out! I'm waiting.
Okay, another shiv.
your orders.
That won't quite kill him.
What should I do?
That won't kill him either. Throw some more of those.
On your word.
Okay, big boy down. Hopefully he won't die. Aha, you idiot. And he's dead. Win the fight, they'll stand back up with 25% health. Okie dokie. Okay, so yeah, he has to be... Him a smack. I don't really have much choice. Ow. Ow. Oh, great. Well, at least he died. Just means I attacked the ground.
Beg your pardon. Please excuse me.
Ow. Well, he moved again.
Come then. I'm right here.
I salute you.
Because he's gonna attack. So at least doing that means he's gonna take damage for attacking me, and that should be enough to kill him. I hope. Oh no, but don't if he does physical attack, melee attacks. No, fuck! I didn't mean to press that. That was incredibly foolish. Hey, good thing is they don't lose XP if they go down. Wow, that was a rough bit of business. Gold scat. Smash. Surely those guys are not hostile down there. So I should not have anything left to worry about. By order of the temple, the port of Skara Brae is closed until further notice. No ships may enter or leave without permission of the paladins. Ooh. Okay, so I have more that I can do here. I don't really want to fight any more people up here, though. We need to withdraw.
Treasure?
I missed that pop-up. What did that say?
Treasure?
Blah, 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 blah. Tortugas swim. Search for clues on how to speak to the drunk. Well, maybe if we were drunk as hell, it would make sense. My favorite booze, Wrecker's Dram, Stag Swift Wine, Selkie's Tears. Wasn't cheap, had to travel all over to find this lot. Okay, so we have to bring him this shit? I like how he just has a list of his favorite alcohol. Mab.
So frustrating. Why'd they have to go and do that?
Good question.
You see this wee lush? He was about to tell us about some great treasure of his. Then he had to go and have one more drink, and suddenly he's talking gibberish. Can't understand a word. I figure the only way we'll ever make sense of him is to wait until he's sober. And that's gonna take a while. Or just get as drunk as he is. Time to get
Sounds like a great plan. Ooh, what is this?
bottoms up.
Hang on, I just prayed at his shrine? So, hang on. Does that mean I gotta do some drinking? Get in the right mindset to speak to the drunk. Well, can I just get... Will I get drunk enough if I just drink this? I can't drink this. Oh, because I have to use the ability. But I am not allowed to do. Harbormeister.
I know. You want to sail. Well, so does everyone else. I want you to sail. But the paladins have said that every ship must be searched, and every passenger manifest checked by a priest of the Swordfather. And they're taking their sweet damn time getting around to it. So you'll just have to wait like all the others.
Paladins?
Since all this trouble started, they're the authority in Skara Brae. The mayor and the city guard are just bystanders like the rest of us. I don't like it any more than you do, I promise you. Try back tomorrow.
Oh man, these paladins always disrupting commerce. These guys don't look like savory folk. Ooh, free bread. Who are you weirdos? Rickfind.
Greetings. I hope you are not seeking to sail, friends. They have not let a boat out of the harbour in days.
And it matters not how urgent your business. The harbour master will not listen.
My name is Rupert, lately a warden of the Highlands. Now, until I can be sure my sworn brother Ewan is safe, I am a wanderer.
I am Rifkind of Cadlander, and being without family or fortune, I've sworn to aid my friend Rupert until he has learned the fate of his friend.
Ah, we have just come from the Intriach, chasing a rumour of you into a dead end. Fortunately, a witch of the 50 put us on the path again, to the Gotten Lands.
It is bad among the 50 now. Corruption infects the trees. Even the animals are sickening. I would avoid it if I were you.
I seek to save a friend, Ewan, stolen away by the fair folk. We thought he had been taken through the portal to the Everwood that lies at the heart of the Intriach. But it was not so.
A wise woman of the 50 told us no one had passed in or out of that portal in years. But she had felt tremors in the ley lines that told her the portal of the Gotten Fjords had opened just
The
days
Gotten
ago.
Fjords.
It must be Ewan! It must be! I will save him from that temptress if it's the last thing I do!
Safe travel, friends.
Sounds like something we'll get involved in at some point. That's a dangerous place to sit. So these are some really crappy looking boats. Madam. Hattie. We're just like bouncing on all this debris. So how do I get drunk enough to talk to this dude? Apparently I cannot just drink my own trow squeezins. I don't know. I'll have to work that one out.
just wait here forever.
Alright, then wait somewhere else. Right. I think now is a good time to call it for the evening. At least I've kind of sort of learned how to play this game. And I'm enjoying it a bit more than I thought I might at first. Combat's a bit simpler than it appeared at first glance. Do think the party system and all that kind of stuff might take some figuring out, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So, tomorrow afternoon... Oh god, that guy looks like bad business. Tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock, which is going to be affected by daylight savings, so I'll have to make sure I get the time difference correctly. We will be back with Ys 8. Memories of Celceta. So, also I recorded a Gothic 2 episode earlier that should be ready to go for tomorrow evening. And as a reminder to everybody, the channel does in fact have a Discord server now. I finally decided to set one up. I have not made the formal announcement because I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting to make the video to actually say so. But the link should be available in the description below the stream, so you can find it there as well. And it's just going to be a place to hang out and talk shit, and occasionally I'll make announcements on how things are developing on the Twitch and YouTube side. So it'll be good for that as well. Just another place where I can get those announcements out there. So until tomorrow, have yourselves a wonderful evening.